Hi, this is Adam and we're fresh off our Canva for Beginners webinar. I'm actually just going to head out now to a local church and try and take some photos and do a video to show you how to take decent photos of your church for your website. So I'm here at the local church just down the road in a little village called Knapwell. Lovely church. It's actually next to a nice nature reserve that I do bring my kids to sometimes as well. But I'm here, just to practice taking some photos and to give you a few tips. One of the main things I want to show is actually how to get the whole of the church in with a lot of space around it, because when you're cropping the photo for the website, you might need to have it in a slightly more panoramic view ratio rather than square. So it really helps to take a lot of better photo with a lot of space around the church, so you can crop it really nicely. And one of the things we always say is we know that it's ideal to get people in the photos enjoying themselves, smiling, giving a really good impression of the church and what life's like at the church with real people. But a lot of churches, when they get a new website, they don't have photos and it can take quite a long time to get them. So what I'm doing, I'm just coming out with my smartphone camera and actually taking some photos of the building just to fill the website with some actual personal images rather than stock photos. So it's not the most ideal thing to do, just photos of the building, completely understand that, but it can help with the long term of what you're trying to do with the website. As well as getting the whole building in, potentially there's a couple of things, some features of the building that you could maybe take a photo of. So I've got the entrance here. Going to try and take a quick snap of that as well. Well, that was a bit tricky just because of the space actually down the path there. You can't actually get a really good view of the church side on, so we're a bit limited on what we could do, but we're going to head back to the office, load them up, and stick them on Canva, see what we can do. So I'm now back in the office. I have uploaded the photos I've taken, and in Canva I have basically created a folder called Church Photos Video, put them all in there so they're nicely organized, and I've created a design as a custom size 2000 pixels by 750 pixels, which is our slideshow size. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I was hoping to avoid, and that is the normal issue of taking a photo of something too close up. So as I said before, while I was out at the church, you don't have space around it to crop it nicely for more panoramic views. So I took this photo to show you just what I mean. I was standing by the church, just snapped a photo, looked great on the camera, it was right in front of me. Obviously a bit of the top's chopped off, but if I set this as the background image, you can see the problem. It stretches and zooms in, and you pick which part of the image you like, but I can't get the whole image in there. So it's a little bit of a problem really. So that's that image there. The next image I wanted to show you was an image I took from quite far away. Now it's obviously got lots of trees around it, quite dark, but if I right click and set this one as the background, you can see I can place it at the middle, the top or bottom. Let's just put it roughly in the middle. You can see now that that is quite a nice image of the church. Of course, we're limited by the exact places we could stand to get a good photo. But whilst we've got a sensible looking photo for the slideshow, I'm just going to quickly show you the town church. We've just taken the video off and put our standard image in there. This is what a lot of people get when they first get a Hubb site. It can't be anything too specific. It's just a stock photo. And what we want to do, we want to actually get that photo as a slide. So the main tip really is take the photo from far away, so you've got lots of space around the outside that you can crop out to get your nice photo. The second thing I wanted to just quickly say is that the text over the top needs to stand out. If the image is really bright, then the white text won't stand out very much. So it does actually make sense to do it a little bit darker. And a couple of ways we can do that I wanted to show you in Canva, following on from our webinar, is actually to go to Edit Image, and then just go to See All Filters. Now this comes down to personal taste, really. You could use various filters to come up with the look that you'd like. This one, Nordic, might look quite nice. So I'm going to click Share. I'm going to download that PNG. It's the right size. I'm just going to click Download, and then that will save to my folders. I'm just going to call this 01 slide so I can remember that for uploading it. The other way to do it, if I just go back to no effects and no filters on here and go to elements and pick shapes, I'm just going to pick a rectangle cover the whole image, and then I'm just going to pick dark grey, and I'm going to use this transparency tool just to darken the image a little bit. Firstly, I'm just going to download that one, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to call this 01 slide B because it's the second one, or I'm going to call it dark. And then I'm also we're also going to take that overlay off, and I'm just going to download it as it is and show you how to make it darker in Hubb, which can actually help you save a bit of time and not have to worry about doing that in here. I'm just going to call it 01 slide light so we can see the difference. Okay, so let's just go ahead now and upload these three. They're quite large files, so upload these into Hubb. Here we go. So this is slide 1. We've got the nice filter on, so it looks nice. The text just does stand out just about, so that's good. Second one, which we've darkened in Canva, looks a bit better, I'd say, in terms of the text standing out. And obviously the one that we haven't edited, church building's probably a bit bright. Again, this is personal taste, but we do want to make sure that the the text stands out. So where we did the unedited version of the photo in Canva, I just wanted to show you how we can quickly darken it in Hubb. When you're in the image, just click on it, and at the top you've got this darken feature, and you can just use that just to darken it and then apply. And then once that's done, we'll refresh the home page, and you should be able to see slide number 3. Probably a bit too dark, but you can see the text appears and you can see the photo nicely. Okay, I'm going to jump back into Canva and just show you some of the other images that I've taken. This from quite far away. There was a lane that goes down the left-hand side of the church, so I couldn't stand and get a good view of it. But in some ways, it does give a good leafy view of the actual building. And then there was another one that I tried to be a little bit artistic and take it from low down, and I think just about got the whole building in. It's slightly on a slant if you look here on the right hand side, you can see the rotate tool, which I could just do that for this one. Got a few branches in there, unfortunately. And again, you can use filters to brighten them up. And then I just noticed a flower to focus on and have the blur image in the background. Probably didn't quite get enough space around it, so you can see the problem that we're facing. But to be fair, that could be quite a nice one, just with a bit of faded, to be faded and have some text over the top. Now, if you didn't want to use Canva at all, and you just wanted to upload a photo into Hubb, you can absolutely do that. Let's actually find that one there. So I've uploaded this image as it is with no editing, and I can just click to edit it, and under format just pick slideshow image and drag it to the part of the image I want to show. Also at the same time, I can just actually darken that as well, and you can see that it's reduced the file size down to something more sensible. There we go. Didn't even use Canva for that one, just uploaded it straight away and used the Hubb system.